Let's get more on this from Gordon Chang. He writes about North Korea for the Daily Beast and is the, is the author of the book Nuclear Showdown, North Korea Takes on the World. Gordon, good morning.
Good morning.
Are we in range? Is it that simple?
Yeah, we probably are. And if we're not, we will be in range in a month or two. Yeah. This was a two-stage missile that the North Koreans tested. They've got a three-stage missile, the KN-08, which they probably will test pretty soon. So, we're on a timeline which is accelerated. The North Koreans are testing at an unbelievably fast pace. We got to be concerned.
The other issue seems to be whether or not they have that capability to have a nuclear warhead on these missiles. Do we know where they stand with that?
Well, they have a warhead for their No-Dong intermediate range missile. They have the technology. This high arc that they fired on yesterday, this is the third test of heat shielding. And heat shielding is really the last technical, really hurdle that they have. They had two successful heat shielding tests, one on May 14th, the other on July 4th. This one was probably successful as well. And again, if they don't have it today, they're going to have it in a few months down the road.
President Trump's been leaning on China to intervene here. Where is China on this right now?
Well, they've been supporting the North Koreans. So, for instance, this missile that they fired on July 4th and the one yesterday, that was brought to the launch site by a Chinese transporter erector launcher, a crucial piece of equipment. Also, there's some indication that North Korea's most advanced missiles, and the one fired yesterday was not the most advanced, that the most advanced missiles are derived from Chinese versions. So we need to have a conversation with the Chinese in public, asking them why Chinese-looking missiles and equipment are in the North Korean inventory. We haven't had that conversation yet.
We heard from President Trump after the launch on July 4th, and he said that he was considering some pretty severe things regarding North Korea in response. Does that mean military action? Is that possibly what we see next?
Well, that's down the road, but there are a lot of things that we can do well before that. So, for instance, on June 29th, he severed a small fry Chinese bank from the global financial system for money laundering. Well, big Chinese banks have also been money laundering. We haven't gone after them yet. But the most important thing for President Trump to do is get behind the microphone, tell the Chinese, look, you can support North Korea, you can do business with the United States, but not both. If they believe him, then we are well on the road to a solution.
Gordon Chang, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.